Choosing to move to a different city is never easy. I get it because I've done it a few times actually. I grew up in small town Edmonton. From there I lived in Victoria, BC and Calgary, Alberta. And I ultimately ended up choosing to move to the Edmonton area in Sherwood Park. There were a lot of different factors that influenced our move and why my family chose Edmonton, but the following 3 reasons were the main factors. Hey everyone, I'm Jennine, a realtor here in Edmonton, Alberta. Before we get too far, I'd love it if you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, it really helps me out. Alright, let's get into my own top 3 reasons of why we chose to move to Edmonton, Alberta. Number 1, affordability. A huge reason we chose Edmonton was affordability. We simply wanted to live in a place that gave us an opportunity to own a home without a big financial burden. We wanted to create more of a life for our family. Edmonton was recently named one of the most affordable cities in North America. For example, a single-family home in Edmonton would average around, let's say, $400,000. That same exact home in Vancouver would go for $1.1 million. We were able to purchase a home with a big yard for our baby and our dog to play in, and that was ultimately one of our main goals. If we were in a different city, I'm really not sure that we would have had that same opportunity. Number 2, smaller city. Even though I've been out of a small town for a whole lot of years now, there will always be a part of me that misses small town life. I found Edmonton, especially Sherwood Park, to be a nice compromise. It's not too big of a city, but it still has everything a city would have. When we lived in Calgary, we found that it was just a little too big for what we would like and busy. For example, years ago in Calgary, I worked in an office that was 20 kilometers away from our home at the time. That drive would sometimes take me up to an hour, and on really bad days, it would take me an hour and a half. Coming from a town that had one set of traffic lights, this drove me crazy. So fast forward to living in Edmonton, my husband now commutes about the same distance, 20 kilometers, and it takes him about 20 minutes on busy days. So since moving to Edmonton, I feel like it's given us so much time back in our lives. Also, being that Edmonton is a smaller city, it's pretty easy to navigate. You can hop on the Anthony Henday and it's a highway that circles around the entire city. The only time navigating gets a little confusing, to me anyways, is closer to downtown near the river valley, but I know a lot of people would disagree with that, just like my husband, but maybe that's just the small town in me. Number 3, opportunity. Edmonton is growing and so is the job market, and Edmonton is focusing a lot more on growth, and with that comes a lot more of opportunity, and simply we just wanted to be a part of that. There you have it. Those are our main 3 reasons why we moved to Edmonton. There's of course a lot more reasons, but those are the main ones. So if you're interested in learning more about moving to Edmonton, check out my list of pros and cons of moving to Edmonton. I'll link it up in the top corner. If you're planning on relocating to Edmonton and have any questions, please reach out. I am always happy to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!